Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LDBC. We are the underground out the job. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Salute everybody tapping in, man. Y'all press one. If y'all can hear me, man. Press one, man. Salute to everybody that's in the building. If y'all can hear me, press one. Get a mic check, 1 2 1 2. I told y'all I was gonna keep y'all updated on the situation, and that's exactly what I intend on doing. Y'all can hear me? All right, man. Salute to everybody that's tapped in, man. If y'all haven't subscribed, subscribe, share the video, like the video. Y'all already know what it is, man. And let's get right into this video, man. So, recordings came out yesterday. Audio recordings came out yesterday. The situation with Shannon Sharpe. A new one came out today as well. When that recording came out, people basically wanted to find reasons to, not believe that was Sharpe. Think that people were saying it was AI. People were saying that it seemed like it was doctored and things like that. Well, Shannon Sharpe's lawyer have come out and spoken on that. His lawyer's name is Lanny J. Davis. That's Shannon Sharpe's lawyer. And Shay Sharpe's lawyer has just come out and admitted that those tapes that you heard on the audios from TMZ and the Daily Mail, that those audios are real. According to the reports, and they are authentic. People were trying to say, oh, it's a long pause, doesn't sound right, it's fake. All those people were wrong. Tony Busby's putting out BS. The girl is putting out BS. The girl is suspect, definitely, as far as her character. But she played Shay Sharpe. Well, she got him. In the end, she got him. I ain't going to say she played him. She got him. I mean, this dude, bro. So, according to the reports out of the Daily Mail, it says the tape is eerily similar to another call previously released by Busby's office to the dailymail.com, in which Shannon Sharpe is heard saying, I'm going to effing choke the ish out of you when I see you. Now, a lot of people also said, oh, man, Shay Sharpe was just playing, man. They role playing. And that's not true either. Shannon Sharpe's lawyer has come out and says that Shannon was just upset. And he did that in the heat of the moment, and he didn't mean it. And that the audios were real. He says, but he didn't mean it. It says that the tape is eerily similar to another call previously released by Busby's office. And I'm gonna tell y'all this before I read this. They had to admit this. The reason why Shannon Sharpe, let me put this back on the screen. The reason why Shay Sharpe and his team had to admit this is because Tony Busby had the tape authenticated. To the girl, Hibiscus Rose says his lawyer should shut up. At this point, he can't shut up. He has to stay ahead of the story. Because Shay Sharpe put out a video saying that the the video. He was saying that they're going to release a video and that the video isn't real. Basically, that it's a 30-second clip and it ain't real, is what he's saying. So, as I told y'all, um, you know, uh, the situation goes like this, man. So his lawyer has to stay ahead of this stuff. That's why the lawyer came out and admitted that they had that settlement, because the truth is, you guys, Shannon Sharpe probably did break the confidentiality agreement when he went and did that video yesterday and said that Tony Busby is trying to shake him down. Basically, he targets black men. But when he says, and I believe Tony's going to put out a video, Tony never said anything about a video, neither did that girl in that lawsuit. That information was confidential between them. So basically, what happened was when they went to have the mediation, they played the video for Shannon Sharpe in full. That's how he knew how long the video was. When he says, oh, the video is really about 10 minutes, but they're going to put a 30-second clip. How you know how long the video is if she secretly recorded you? You would only know unless you've seen the whole video. And then you wouldn't give 10 million if you seen the whole video and knew that the entire video is BS. You would have fought it because you said the entire video showed your innocence completely. But Shannon, again, he made a couple mistakes even after this. He did that and then he doxed the girl. He put her personal information out there to the public. So he violated his own confidentiality agreement that he wanted to sign when they had this meeting. So Shannon Sharpe wanted the confidentiality agreement when he was doing their negotiations. They had actually, from what was being reported, signed the confidentiality agreement. And then once Shannon Sharpe came out and did that video, because I told you guys, when they had the meeting, Shannon knew nothing about the audio. They didn't tell him. They didn't put the audio in the lawsuit. So when Shannon seen the lawsuit, he didn't see anything about the audio recordings. He only knew about that one video when they went to meet with him. So, and he knew Tony Busby's not going to drop that video in public. It's illegal to drop XXX video in public. That's illegal, right? So, here's the thing, man. Shay Sharpe didn't know, in my opinion, that she had those audios. And that effed him three the hard way, bro. Because when he came out, he was on TV. He dropped all those text messages. Like when the lawsuit came and hit him, he dropped text messages like, I'm going to expose her. I'm going to make it seem like this was all consensual, even to when she says it wasn't. I'm going to drop all of these text messages and it's going to end her. He didn't know. And I'll repeat yourselves this again. He didn't know that she had the audio. Shannon Sharpe was on First Take live when the lawsuit dropped. Not the lawsuit, excuse me, when the audio dropped. When Shannon Sharpe came out and dropped those text messages in the first day, and he dropped her information to the public and doxed that girl. That's basically what they did when she came out with the lawsuit. Then, this is what happened, man. Telling y'all the truth. Then he came and dropped his text messages, right? So everybody was saying, oh, look at this girl. She's this, she's that. Cool, no problem. She is, like, I don't vouch for her, nothing like that. I don't vouch for anything about that girl. You know, if you watch her videos online, she booty clapping. She's a freak. She doing all this crazy stuff. She does OnlyFans stuff for money, all this crazy stuff. Shannon Sharpe got to take accountability for putting himself in that situation. That's the part black folks don't understand. They always want to blame somebody else when this Dumbo, who's a multimillionaire, should have never been in that situation. And I got most stuff to show y'all right now. See, because y'all keep talking about some, oh, self-hate, self-hate. No, 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 no. Think about this. Think about what I'm about to show y'all. So The next day, Shannon only thought they had the video. So when Shannon dropped those text messages the first day, he knew Tony Busby was going to come back with something. But Shannon, he also knew that Tony couldn't drop the whole video. So what Shannon did was he made a mistake and broke his own confidentiality agreement when he made that 1 minute video and put it on Instagram and Twitter. And in that video, he broke the confidentiality agreement again, first of all, by doxing the girl's information that first day, putting out private text messages when they already had mediation, and then when he came out and talked about the video, man. In the video, he said, hey, Tony's getting ready to put out a video. The video he's going to put out is like 30 seconds long. How does he know that? How does he know Tony Busby's going to put out a 30-second video? Who told him that? He says the video is really 10 minutes long. Tell Tony, put out the whole video. Sharpe knew he wasn't going to put out the whole video. He knew he wasn't going to put out any of that video because it's illegal to put out a corn video, regardless of if it's in that situation or not. So what happened is that he didn't know Tony had audio. So when he did those things that broke the confidentiality agreement, that's when Tony Busby went ham and said, okay, now I'm fitting to walk you down. We were going to save the video for the court. We're going to play that to the jury. But this audio, I'm fitting to release this audio on you every day. And now the first audio got released yesterday. And everybody came out was saying it's AI, it's fake, it's sound doctored, it's sound cooked, all this other stuff. Another audio came out today. Everybody was saying, oh man, this sounds fake, man. Look, it's long pauses, this, that, and the third. Shannon Sharpe's lawyer, this guy right here, Lanny J. Davis. Once he's seen, because remember, he's not the same lawyer. Shannon Sharpe reportedly had different lawyers when he was doing the negotiations with this girl to give her a settlement. Now the new lawyer comes in. Shannon apparently had broken the confidentiality agreement according to what Tony Busby was saying. So now the new lawyer, Lanny J. Davis, right here on y'all screen, the reason why he's doing and telling y'all everything is because he have to. Because since the confidentiality agreement was broken, he had to get ahead of the story before Tony Busby slow leak all these things. Remember, if Tony Busby would have came out and told y'all that Shannon Sharpe settled for $10 million, y'all would have went crazy. Lanny Davis came out and said, look, I'm going to come out and announce it to soften the blow. He had to because Shannon reportedly had broken that confidentiality agreement. So that's why Tony Busby is leaking. And he didn't even know Tony had audio. That's why he never addressed the audio. He only talked about video because when Tony released the audio, he was live on First Take. You could see his face change, and he was absolutely devastated. You could see it in his face because Tony dropped that audio while he was live on the air, and you could tell he was affected. And when he went off that live air on a commercial, he took a 1-second clip because you can go look. He had the same things on. He was in the same room. He took that 1-second video clip, went up and said, Tony's going to release a video. So everybody was saying, that, oh, the audio's all fake, is rigged. His lawyer came out and said it's not. In an official statement, his lawyer is trying to get ahead of all of this now. Normally this stuff would be private, but his lawyer is trying to get ahead of it. So Lanny Davis came out, and like I said, this is where this report just came out. It said the tape is eerily similar to another call previously released by Busby's office to dailymail.com, in which Sharpe is heard saying, I'm going to effing choke the ish out of you when I see you. Now, people tried to say, hey, oh, they playing, they doing the bondage thing, they playing. Shannon's lawyer said, no, they're not playing, man. They're not playing. He said that was just a heat of the moment situation. Read right here. It says that Davis, that's Lanny Davis, has confirmed the authenticity of that recording. But he claimed that his client, Shannon Sharpe, was speaking in the heat of the moment. And the violent threat, he says, was not intended. So he has confirmed that the audio recordings are real. He's just saying that Shannon was just upset and he just said it in the heat of the moment, which I've heard a lot of guys online say, hey man, I've done that before. I talk to my girl, I say something crazy to her, I don't mean it. Boom. That's what he's saying Shannon Sharpe did, basically. He's just saying stuff he don't mean. He just got in the heat of the moment. He's saying stuff he don't mean. So again, his lawyer says that the recording is real. And he had to say this. People will say, hey, why'd you say that? He had to say it because Tony Busby and the People networks had to authenticate the recordings before they ran with that story. So that's how I knew they were already authenticated, because TMZ and them ain't going to run that unless that audio is authenticated. So his lawyer had to do that. He had to come out and admit that they could not deny that, because if they got caught in that lie and then they showed that that audio was authenticated, it makes Shannon look worse. So his lawyer has to do damage control from the beginning. I told y'all, Shannon should have never said nothing. He should have just let his lawyer do the work behind the scenes and resolve the issue and then let it go away. That's exactly what happened with what you call it over at FS1. It says Shannon Sharpe has denied the allegations and accused the plaintiff of being financially motivated. Y'all already know about this, right? So now he got another issue. Now Shannon Sharpe is supposed to be headed to the NFL draft. Now, according to reports, Shannon Sharpe is getting blasted. They're trying to stop this dude from going to the NFL draft. Him and Ocho is supposed to do a live show, I guess, and interviews at the NFL draft. Now, Shannon Sharpe's a Hall of Famer. He's all of these things. They're trying to stop him. And he got the paparazzi all over his helmet. And Shannon Sharpe was seen today, after all this stuff that went on. Shannon Sharpe was seen with his assistant, another bunny, leaving his home in Atlanta today, in Georgia, I believe. And not in Atlanta, but in Georgia. They got him on the what you call it? They got him on the paparazzi. They got him on the sneak pictures and stuff. They got like video footage and pictures and stuff of him coming out of his home in Georgia. So he comes out the home with the faithful assistant. Her name is Shelly. And she works with Shannon. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. And they said he looked real stressed out. That's what they said. I don't know, man. And like I said, I just want to tell y'all that his lawyer have come out and confirmed that those tapes are real. It wasn't some type of, game, like sex game or something they was playing. He just said that, hey, man, Shay Sharpe said it out of the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard a lot of dudes, let me say this now to everybody, who said, hey, man, I said something out of the heat of the moment I didn't mean. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So that's what his lawyer is saying that Shay Sharpe did. He's like, he just said it out the heat of the moment. He didn't mean that he was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you can see right there in the paragraph too. He confirmed the authenticity of that recording, but claimed his client was speaking in the heat of the moment and the violent threat was not intended. So, yeah, man, that's what they saying, man. You guys, y'all definitely let me know what y'all feel about this, man. I salute to all of y'all that's in here, man. I want to tell y'all something. I believe that they're going to leak more audios on him daily. And I heard an even worse report today. And I'm just going to say it. And Jason, you're having fun, Jason. Jason Whitlock, you're having fun. You're having a lot of fun, buddy. You're having a lot of fun, Jason. Talking about Shannon and, oh, everybody needs to do this, do that. Shannon, Jason. Jason. So Jason Whitlock comes out today on your screen, right? Formerly known as Big Sexy, right? That's what he called himself. Jason Whitlock's come out today saying that within the next 24 to 48 hours, let me repeat myself, this fool has come out and said that within the next 24 to 48 hours in the media, he's saying that it's going to be more stories released about Shannon Sharpe. He looked so happy when he said that. But I find it funny to me, Jason, and I see you, Jason, and, again, I noticed something special about you in all these pictures, right? Right? What are you staring at, Jason? What are you staring at? You sit up there on that high and mighty chair, and then you hide behind it. Oh, that was my old life. I'm telling you what y'all don't need to do. But you've had it out for Shannon Sharpe for so long. Jason, I hope you walk the straight and narrow your whole career, buddy. You sat up there talking about some, the next, maybe at the end of the day, the next 24, 48 hours in the mainstream media is going to be stories that's coming out. More stories about Shannon Sharpe and his behavior and these things. I talked to some people. And people got to understand, the proof is in the pudding. All you have to do is go back and watch all my old videos before this situation on Shannon Sharpe. I've been a huge supporter of Shannon Sharpe. And if I knew Shannon Sharpe, I would have told him, bro, cut that shit out, bro. It's too much money on the wood right now. Straight up, dog. It's too much money on the wood, homie. Shannon Sharpe bust his ass. Y'all don't understand, bro. A lot of y'all don't understand, especially with Shannon do, how hard you have to work to do this, bring this information. People complain on YouTube about YouTubers and all this other stuff. You know how hard some of these people really work and put into their channels, and they don't even have the resources Shannon got. But Shannon is a dude who worked his ass off. He worked hard, man. And you worked that hard all this time and built yourself up. Nobody would have ever thought Shannon Sharpe would have came from the NFL to be where he is today in media. Nobody. And you worked yourself all the way up to give that shit away to that girl. Mark Adams says, why would a Hall of Fame, 3-time Super Bowl champ need your advice, Ticket? All due respect. Because Ticket's not getting sued for $50 million by a chick because I made a dumbass, capping ass, stupid ass, punk ass, dumbass, hypocritical ass decision. Nigga, that's why. Now brush your teeth, nigga. All due respect. That's why. That's why. That's why. See, I'm going to tell you something. You niggas put niggas on pedestals and on statuses, nigga. If an old, wise, poor man on the street got a good word to say to me, nigga, I'm going to listen. You niggas praise money and statue, nigga. I praise wisdom, you punk bitch. I praise wisdom. And somebody said, Ticket, man, why you always... These niggas need be checked. They need be checked. Because it's stupidity and a dumbass mindset that's controlling all these young punks. They need to be checked. All that little status shit, that shit don't mean nothing to me, nigga. Don't none of that mean nothing to me, man. I just don't want to see the man work that hard because I know how hard he got to work just to do the media shit. You work that hard. Build yourself up. We all celebrating Shannon Sharpe over here. Look at the videos. They're all on YouTube. They're all on YouTube. This brother says, man, leave that man alone. Bill Belichick is doing it head 70 plus and he ain't getting sued. Notice that chick ain't coming out here demanding $50 million from him. So shut your ass up, nigga, and take that wrinkled ass suit off, nigga. Niggas at 2025 and you still wearing a dusty ass vest. Nigga, sit your ass down somewhere, nigga, and put an iron in that mofo. That shit screaming starch, nigga. See, I'm telling y'all something. That nigga over there looking like a fake ass Kirk Franklin. Nigga, sit your ass down, nigga. GP, are you with me? Nigga need an iron immediately. Christmas suit with a boot wearing ass nigga. So like I said, man, nigga, how you go to work like that, nigga? Let me cook you real quick. This nigga going to work with a wrinkled ass suit like that on, man? Nigga, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. He ain't leaving work. He going to work with a wrinkled suit like that. And then nigga balled his suit up, put it in the dirty clothes hamper, took it back out the next day and just put it on and walked out the house and said, yeah, I'm going to work. The hell is wrong with these people, man? You shouldn't even want to, you should be embarrassed to talk with that suit. So anyways, though, like I said, man, you know, and that's the funny part. All these niggas that's suddenly taking up for Shannon Sharpe. They wasn't taking up for Shannon Sharpe all this time. We was out here. Bro, I'm out here in these battles with people. When people was calling Shannon Sharpe zesty, when they was saying all these things about Shannon Sharpe, go check my channel. Check the receipts. We was backing up Shannon Sharpe this whole time. I'm disappointed in the dude because he gave the money to a freak, a super freak. I'm like, bro, you work that hard? Shannon Sharpe built his whole network. We saw it. We supported Shannon Sharpe with the whole Skip Bayless situation, all that. The receipts is on my channel. When dudes was clowning him, calling him zesty when he came out of the wine spot, all that. I can't believe he worked that hard. He scolded all these other people all the time, and then you just gave the bag up like that? Like all your money you giving up to this shorty. Like I said before, man. And everybody want to blame the chicks. The chicks ain't going to change. There's too many of them. It's the dudes, the mindsets that got to change. Like, yo, let me move a different way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. You got to peep game. You got to know when a chick talking different or when she might be trying to set you up. Shannon Sharpe, he be trying to give game. He don't even peep game. How you a nigga that give game and don't even peep game? He out here telling other dudes, hey, man, why you dating that young chick? And he dating a young chick. These is facts. So he need this public scolding from his own people. The same people that supported him have a right to scold that nigga when he messed up. Come on, man. You too smart for that. And you had beautiful sisters like Monique telling you, leave them hoes alone. He still ain't listen. Monique sat right up there and told him, like, Shay, leave them hoes alone, man. Sister told him. Ain't nobody talking about that. He ain't take that sister's advice. I'm just saying. Plus, he's Shay Sharpe, man. Shannon Sharpe ain't, I don't think he got a sweat to get no woman. I mean, that's Shay Sharpe, baby. At the level he at, I mean, all he got to do is go outside. Real talk. To the brother who said, Ticket, I'm glad you brought this up. He said, Ticket, civil case is not criminal. The Las Vegas Police Department also said they're not investigating Shannon Sharpe at this time. That was the quote they put out today. Unfreaking believable. And remember I told y'all that's still in the limitations of time? So here's the bad part. I pray to God they don't drop a video of him saying something worse than what he said. I pray to God. Because the department can bring up their own charges sometimes without even the victim pressing charges if they have enough evidence. That's the part you didn't know about, especially if it's still in the statutes of limitations. I hope that don't happen. And I didn't even talk about that till you came in the channel running your mouth just now. That's online too. I ain't even want to talk about that. But since you brought that up, I just told you right then. Right? Simple as that. So he basically got I mean, it's just sad, man. You know. But you guys definitely let me know what y'all think, man. You know, let me know what y'all feel. And I wouldn't even be like this in this situation if Shannon Sharpe wasn't so judgmental about other people. I listen to Shay Sharpe, and I never did that because I always thought, you know what, Shay, I ain't really never seen nothing crazy with him like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he trying to get these young fellas advice. Look at how he talk about look how he talk about Zion and all these other people when he criticizing them. Look how he talk about them. Look how he talked about Antonio Brown when he criticized him. Look how he talk about all these other people. So now it ain't so fun when the rabbit got it. See what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying to everybody who's listening to this video. And if they keep making excuses about the chicks and not telling these dudes, hey man, y'all need to stop this shit, man. Stop, like make better decisions. If you're gonna do that, bro, get you a chick that's, you know what I'm saying, willing and able to want to do all that, that's around your age or maybe a little bit younger than you, but she willing to do all that. And y'all finna keep that to yourselves. I'm just saying. So, yeah, the IG recording is going to be used against him because they brought it up in the lawsuit. They're going to use that against him. So, I mean, you know, you said you don't think ESPN made that happen. Nah, ESPN couldn't have made that happen. How can ESPN make Shannon Sharpe approach a girl in the gym? They can't make him do that. I mean, you know, ESPN don't want to lose Shay Sharpe. Let me tell y'all something. If ESPN wanted to lose Shay Sharpe, he'd have been fired as soon as that story came out. Shannon Sharpe bring them good ratings. I mean, their ratings went through the roof when he went over there. Shannon Sharpe been doing a damn great job, bro. Shannon Sharpe been doing a damn great job. If you think about Shannon Sharpe's growth, bro, Shannon Sharpe was going to be the next big thing, nigga. I'm talking about he already is coming into it. But his growth was unbelievable. Club Shay Shay, outstanding. Nightcap, unbelievable. This dude that crossed over doing them interviews like that on Club Shay Shay. Whole different level. He was finna take over this whole, yeah, he was taking over that whole lane. Then you got the ESPN money. Then Shannon Sharpe got all these brand deals. He got the liquor he got the the Portier by whatever the whiskey or whatever company deal he got. Shannon Sharpe getting bread. That's what hard work and commitment do, and that's one thing I always give Shay Sharpe. You can tell he worked hard, and he's serious about, you know what I'm saying, his work. But you also got to be and have better decisions outside it to not jeopardize everything you work for. And I'm not saying that you're not gonna make a mistake, because all men make a mistake. But Shannon Sharpe was out here telling dudes don't do that, and he doing that. That's diabolical. So, I mean, y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. His lawyer don't came out for you guys who just came in here and basically confirmed that the tapes are authentic. The recordings, the audio recording is authentic. And he says that Shannon Sharpe, he didn't mean to violently threaten her. It was just in the heat of the moment. He was just, probably just a little upset at whatever conversation they were having. But he admitted that they were real. That the conversation was real. The audio was real. So you guys let me know what y'all think. This dude said Busby barked on the wrong tree. 0-2. How's that? Busby, you got to go do your research, dog. Tony Busby, don't already damn near. Tony Busby's worth like $60 million, bro. He got the most money in settlements or on legal cases as far as winnings and settlements all last year in 2024. Look it up. So again, everybody's gonna hate a guy like that. That's their jobs. All lawyers that go like that, they have those type of jobs to do, whether it's defend or prosecute or whatever. It's the people. You understand what I'm saying? And yes, Antonio Brown's going in on Shannon Sharpe. A lot of those NFL football players going to go in on Shay Sharpe because of how critical he's been to them. The same way he didn't let up on Russell Westbrook. Them dudes were trying to end Russell Westbrook. Y'all forgot about that. Him and Shannon Sharpe, him and Skip Bayless were trying to end Russell Westbrook's career, bro. This will never be forgiven. They tried to end a black man's career. They literally was putting up clown shows of this dude, running it every day over and over and over, basically telling everybody why he shouldn't even be in the league. They tried to ruin a man's career. I had that on tape. So I know niggas ain't talking about a black man turning a black man. Shit, the way Shannon Sharpe set up there with Skip and ran that play on Russell Westbrook, that was disgusting. They was doing that shit on days Russ didn't even have games. He ain't even had no game. Him and Skip would go up that shit, put all this nigga lowlights on there. They didn't do this for no other player. Put all his lowlights on there and put clown music on this dude to make him look like a clown. You know how much money they cost Russell Westbrook and they hurt him? And niggas out here crying about this shit? I could really stir fry niggas. Look that up. They was trying to eliminate Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook didn't do anything to them. Straight up. And when Skip was sitting up there riding extra hard on him, he ain't tell Skip to stop. He sure as hell ain't tell Skip to stop. He joined in. He joined in. What was his commentary on Kyrie? What was his commentary on Kyrie when Kyrie was in Brooklyn and that situation went down? Go look it up. Somebody say I'm capping. Nigga, I was never capping, nigga. I was never capping, nigga. It's right there, all on the web, sir. Queen Low. I'm going to call you Queen Low. That's your name, Queen Low. They called the man Westbrook. They disrespected this man. The man said, don't call me that, please. They called him that. They had people calling. It was so bad for Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, his kids was getting teased at school because of that shit. Come on, man. Y'all niggas crazy as hell, man. I could really stir fry niggas. And Shannon sat right up there with Skip and participated in that foolishness. That's facts. All the shit he said about Deshaun Watson. Mm-hmm. All the shit he said about Zion Williamson. Y'all don't want me to cook. So let's stop that. So, but anyways, though, man. Yeah, they forgot. They forgot about that. With that shit they did to Russ, that shit was criminal, man. To go on national TV and do that on national TV, you got a national platform. And I'm talking about they tried to end this man. In the name of LeBron James, they tried to end Russell Westbrook. Bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life. That was so unprofessional what they did to him, bro. And he sat right up there with Skip and laughed the whole time. And guess what? That shit backfired on him. Because the time him and Skip got into it, Skip told that nigga, put your glasses back on, fool. And Shannon Sharpe was ready to fight every nigga in the arena when it came to that basketball game. Every Negro in the arena, including Ja Morant daddy. If you was black, Shannon Sharpe was ready to beat that ass that night. But when Skip told him put his glasses back on, that nigga ain't do nothing but put his glasses back on. Come on now. Don't do this to me because I will absolutely put niggas on the grill. Stir fry. Stir fry. Because what I'm speaking is truth. So, get it how you live. And Skip told this big, strong dude to put his glasses back on. Skip said, I ain't going to apologize. Put your glasses back on, man. You ain't finna do nothing. Meanwhile, he ready to fight Ja Morant, T. Morant, Dylan Brooks, all them dudes on the team. So stop playing, nigga, before I really start cooking, nigga. You know? Salute to everybody that's tapped in, though, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know, appreciate all y'all that's in the building, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'll holler at y'all. I'm going to bring some more information on the whole Harvey Weinstein case. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that. I'm going to put a link to that video I did today in the comments. And I'm going to do a review later on tonight or first thing tomorrow morning on the Harvey Weinstein retrial. So again, they had a new chick come out today. I was watching the court proceedings while I was eating earlier today. So yeah, man, they on this helmet. They actually brought witnesses, you guys, and they brought like victims who had from before. They don't brought them back. So they had them back. It was a packed courthouse today too. So they brought them back in that situation with Harvey Weinstein crazy ass. So you guys let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you gotta do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.